IndieCade Festival. I'm Andy Weissman, Mayor of the City of Culver City. On behalf of the City Council, a colleague of mine, Scott Mousen in the back, we would like to welcome all of you here this evening. The Culver City Mutual Agency is proud to be a sponsor for 2009 IndieCade. Both Culver City and IndieCade share a common goal to promote independent vision and innovation. Culver City has a very strong arts and technology industry base. Those of you who are participating in IndieCade make that much of an impact on Culver City, make us that much stronger. Thank you for being a part. We welcome to the IndieCade Festival the sponsors from Culver City and those sponsors of IndieCade who are new to Culver City but have been participants in the past. We hope you will enjoy the fine restaurants and galleries and other amenities that downtown Culver City has to offer. At the front of the building we have maps of downtown. We hope you take advantage of those and make yourself welcome in downtown Culver City. We look forward to Culver City being your home base for the Independent Games Festival, and we hope that you will make Culver City your home for your business in the future. It's my pleasure to introduce the person who has brought IndieCade to Culver City. My pleasure to welcome Stephanie Barrett.
Thank you. I really do want to thank Culver City for opening their arms to us. You know, we've been looking for a place to create a mecca for independent game making and to really bring IndieCade, and we're really happy to have found a home. So, and you know, it's very exciting to launch IndieCade 2009 this year. I would have so many thank yous that I'm not even going to really get started, except the one thing that I have to do is thank my two colleagues, Sam Roberts and Celia Pierce, for like an incredible amount of work over the not just staying up all night for the last like 3 months, but like years. So nobody could be better to work with. And to thank all the game makers who have come and you know from really long distances to show their work, and it's just a pleasure to be able to highlight this work and to show it to the public, as well as a lot of luminaries and media and whoever else is coming. But mostly just to be able to really show the fine, diverse work that you guys are all doing. So it's such an honor for us to be in that position. I want to thank our advisors. We have so many advisors, and so many have been hands-on. And Rich, for one, has just really stepped up to be just amazing in organizing this. To Robin Henneke, who's been incredible in helping us organize, and to Kelly Santiago, who is organizing the award show and helping us with all of this. We have additional advisors who are actually in here, who are actually jurors and advisors and doing other things. But I really had to call out those people who have really stepped up and done things. We have other people helping us organize the event, like Jesse Behill, who's helping us with our closing party, which everybody should come to and play some of the games that were in our festival last year that are now coming out. And I really thank everybody for all the extra work and effort that people have put into this event. I also want to thank my family for putting up with me. My husband's been running around like sticky, like on the walls and everything. But I know that everybody's here to come and see this event. So thank you to the royalty very much for their help in hosting this. Thank you to the Stone Brewery for donating beer to us. And thank you to all of our sponsors and everyone that's really gone out of their way to contribute, because this is an effort that takes everybody. It takes so many people. And I really thank the preschool that I sent my son to, because I went to a birthday party and met Scott Mousen, and that's how we ended up in Culver City. So thank you all, and thanks, Rich.
Stephanie says a blanket apology to anyone that she left out. It's very, very politic. Well, welcome to the IndieCade Mini Micro Talks of 2009. Brandon, I can just about see you at the back there. Let's roll. Hello and welcome to the IndieCade2009 Mini Micro Talks. Thank you all for coming along to hear us speak this evening. We have an amazing couple of hours lined up for you. We've got nearly all the finalists from this year's festival waiting in the wings to tell you about their projects. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. My name is Richard LaMarchand, and I'm lucky enough to have been working as a game designer since 1991. I work at a studio called Naughty Dog here in Los Angeles, and I just finished work literally yesterday on our new game Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Thank you so much for my host this evening. So what on earth is a microtalk? Well, a few years ago, a couple of enterprising folk devised a fast, visual way to let all their creative friends share their ideas and interests through very short talks in front of automatically advancing slides. The format took off all around the world, so watch out for one near you. Some of us thought that this would be an awesome thing to do at this year's Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. And thanks to the brilliant talks that our 10 invited speakers gave, the first GDC Microtalks was an excellent success. They went so well, in fact, that the fabulous organisers of IndieCade were kind enough to give me the opportunity to see if I could organise not just 10, but 29 slightly shorter microtalks by this year's IndieCade finalists. As you can probably tell by now, I'm already giving you my microtalk, so let me tell you about the rules. Our rules are game-like and very simple. Each speaker gets 12 slides, each of which will be displayed for exactly 16 seconds before automatically advancing, giving the speaker a total of 3 minutes and 12 seconds to say whatever they like. This forces us to perform along with our slides, with the relentless advance of our slides, which is really, really terrifying. Creative people that they are, a few of tonight's speakers took it on themselves to bend the rules a little bit, and you'll see exactly how naughty they were later on. But if you can't break the rules at IndieCade, where can you break them? Some of the speakers couldn't be here today, but wherever we could, we used the amazing power of the internet to allow them to make their presentations remotely. And we'll be showing you a couple of movies that the speakers have prepared using these same mini micro talks rules. I'm very excited to be here for IndieCade this year, and I'm sure you'll agree that the games in the festival represent an amazing level of technical proficiency, extremely high production values, but most importantly, the kind of innovation and personal expression that all of us who love the international independent game scene value it for. One of the things that I love most about IndieCade is that it challenges assumptions of what games are and what they can be, and it shows that games that aren't only destined for mainstream distribution. It's the only public event, the only public independent games festival in the US, and as such it creates a tremendous opportunity to nurture new audiences for this amazing work. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors whose generosity has made this year's IndieCade Festival and Conference possible, and thank you so much to the Royal Team for having us here this evening. Most of all, thanks to this year's festival finalists for all their hard work in putting together the micro mini talks. So sit back, relax and enjoy the hour. We hope you dig the happening that's happening. Thank you. I think I fluffed it just a little bit. I ran out of time, but there you go. And the breaks. So actually, our very first talk is being presented remotely at about 11.